Sorry,
Anyway.
bye.
Thanks, Murloc Slayer. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for coming out, showing some support. It means a lot. Thank you. I'm just going over my my Twitch. Oh, let me turn this down just a hair. I was going over my. I just did a run in Scarlet Monastery. I was looking at my Twitch numbers, so I appreciate you throwing me that follow. See how the last chat or the last video went. That's good. 35. All right. Now, I should go back to Stranglethorn, I guess. Oh, wait, let's see. Now I gotta go back to Stranglethorn. Yeah. That's such a far fly, man. It really is. That's crazy.
Would you like to purchase something?
Nice, that's bro 5.
Very well then.
4 gold already. 4 gold and 44 silver. I can literally just, guess I go to Darkshire. What quest do I have? Let's see. I did some of Arathi, very little. I didn't do a lot. But I have all these quests, and these are like good. These are of proper level. There's a part-time leveling deal, so hard to find someone looking for that.
What can I do?
I've done some, like, I don't know how many quests I did in Arathi. I could do like a Miraz Cal maybe, but I have so many quests over here. I actually have to do this. Thank you for bringing that up. You're right. Perfect. I actually have to do a quest for Stranglethorn there. So I think it's a good idea to actually go there. So I'm going to go there and do that quest. Maybe I can do the Mara's Cal quest as well. And the Elite Trolls. If I can find my remote for my lights, I'll be a very happy man. If I can't find it, and this isn't open. Sorry to leave the... There it is. Let's change this up. We're going to go to Twitch Purple. Change this up a little bit here. Twitch Purple on that one. And Twitch Purple on that one. Run that for a little while. I'm okay with whatever. War is something I would like. Change up these lights, right? Get some different colors going on in here. You got a potential duo partner that wants to talk about making a duo. I really wanted to make a druid, a resto druid. It was part of my one of the things I wanted to do. Murloc, who are you in the guild? Did you just find me randomly? I'm probably not going back to Thousand Needles, to be honest. I'm definitely not going to Swamp of Sorrows. Let's see. What's going on, bro?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing tonight? Or today? I don't know what your time zone is.
I'm Eastern Standard, so I'm from New York, but I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
Okay. Well, I'm in Virginia actually.
Sweet. Yeah. No. Yeah. So I'm looking for the same thing. Like if someone's on, or if I'm on and you're on, we could play. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to starting it tonight. I just got done with the Scarlet Monastery, so I'm kind of burnt on my priest for a little bit. So it's really up to you if you want to run it, we could. But I was thinking, so I made a duo with someone before, and we were playing Resto Druid and Warrior, and with like Rend and Moonfire plus the Rejuvenation, you can literally pull like 30 things at a time. And we can kind of like AoE level, but obviously do quests together and instances and all that. But it would make the run so much easier with both of us having damage over time effects, and then you got Thorns and Thunderclap and all that. Like we could really AoE grind with that. It'd be pretty sweet and fun.
Yeah, man, I'm cool with it. Like I said, I just with my work schedule and everything, I don't have a real solid schedule. That's why I was posting trade for the it's a random. I just don't know. My work schedule isn't a 9 to 5 with my job, so it's like it changes by the week potentially. So it's, I mean, if you're cool with hooking up with someone to just like find someone who you know we can hook up for an hour or so and do some stuff here and there, I'd be cool with it. I'm good now as well. I don't have nothing for the next, I don't know, 16 hours. So, I mean, if you're interested and we can hook up and you're wanting to give it a shot, you know, I'm cool with that too.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just running to a cave in Arathi Highlands, and then I was just gonna. I think my hearth should be up. No, it's not. So I could just log off in there, and then we can go and do that. That's fine. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, man, that's cool. I'll make a character and we can figure it out from there.
Cool. Yeah, just shoot me a whisper when you make it, so I know who I'm looking for, and then I'll hop on.
All right. So we're gonna do Night Elves.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Night Elf Druid, and I'm gonna go Resto for sure.
Alright, cool. So, how many classic hardcore characters have you run at this point?
Just my priest, and I died like 2 or 3 times, and one was a disconnect, but I counted it anyway. So I've kind of gotten the dwarf leveling down. I just haven't really done Night Elf, and I don't use Questy. If you use Questy, that's fine. We'll use that. I play very vanilla and reserved, so Only thing is, I like to heal, and that's what I do currently on my priest. So.
Oh no, that's cool. I only got into the hardcore aspects of the community recently. I've actually, believe it or not, it's warriors every time I try. I keep dying, and everyone else I do all right with. It's the warrior aspect, so I figured I'd go and look for someone who's looking for a dual level partner.
Yeah, Warrior's a little rough. I have a few friends that play Warrior, and it's not for the weak of heart. I'll say that.
Oh yeah, I as much as I'm one of those guys now with the new modern WoW. I love modern WoW at this point, and I think it's a great game. And I play that a lot with my buddy. When I come back to Classic, I try to do the hardcore thing, and then it's every time I die, I want to jump off the fucking roof of my house. It's like, oh my god, man! It's like it's crazy.
I know. My last priest I got to I think 26, and I died, and I was like, that's it. That's like the last time I'm fucking dying. It doesn't even matter. Like I got pretty mad, but it was like you got to learn from the mistakes. But as far as the duo that we would have, it virtually be almost unkillable if we play it the right way.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a plan for it, that's cool. I stumbled across it. Also, would you be, I don't know if you do the hardcore and you submit your stuff to the hardcore community for review, I'm in that boat as well. Would you be okay if I put you on a stream? Not necessarily, I don't like the stream, but it's, for me to put, you gotta show the video work of what you're doing so they know you don't fuck around.
Right. Yeah. No, that's fine. I'm a brand new kind of like streamer. I just started streaming, so I'll be streaming the same time as you play. So it's not a concern at all to me. Don't mind it.
Okay, that's cool. Well, when we get this going, I'll join yours. For a viewer, I don't know if you're one of those people who wants to build a viewership or not, but
Yeah, I had like 8 for like 5 hours when I did Scarlet Monastery and leveled up. They were watching, so now it's like dwindled off. There's only 1, but eventually, yeah, I'd like to grow my channel for sure.
oh yeah, well once we start that, once you set your stream up and everything's set, I'll join yours to watch.
All right, cool. That'd be sweet. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, no problem. I appreciate you coming out, and I've done this a couple times. I'm surprised I found someone who wants to, in trade chat, give it a shot.
Yeah, I put a thing up on the page, and no one really answered. One guy was like, "Oh, I'll play only if you play Paladin," and I'm like, "I really don't want to play Paladin, so no thanks." So.
Yeah, I've been on the hardcore page for a while now, and it's like, or for Discord, I don't have a Reddit or anything. I don't know if they have that page, but it's like I've been there for a while, and I see people do it, but I'm in the same boat. Like, literally for someone to come to me and go, "Hey, I want to play this. If you want to play this," I don't have the issue where I'm like, "Well, I have to play a hunter," you know.
Right, and that's why. If you didn't want to play Warrior, you could just be like, nah, and I would be fine with that. We could just, you know what I mean? If that's what you want to play, then that's cool. If not, like, I don't want to force you. Like, I know I said, oh, you want to play Warrior.
Oh yeah, it's something, you know. I do want to try to level. I got from my streaming account with this and trying the hardcore end of it. My first one was a hunter. It's level 12. I haven't died, but I just have lost interest. I've actually done a warrior like 4 times, and I've died every time, and it's like, they haven't gotten above fucking 12, so it's...
Yeah, Warriors are like really rough to play. They are, it's not fun.
Yeah, it's from what I've seen and everything. It's how it is. So I took a chance. I said, hey, fuck it. I'll stream, or not stream, but look for someone. And it actually just so happened that you looking for someone to level as a healer wanted a warrior, and I want a warrior, so.
Yeah, that's perfect then. And don't worry about the like times and stuff because let me just mute my stream for a second. Yeah, so I'm a law enforcement officer, so my schedule is always like changing as well. So I'm not too concerned about playing it 24/7. Just whenever we're on, that's cool.
Okay, that's cool. I'm a truck driver, so my schedule as well. I have a schedule, but it's with life as well. It obviously changes, and I understand the same for you. So
Right,
that's
exactly.
cool. I mean, if we get this going and things go well, I'd like to add you and everything. And if we get some free time to do it, and that'd be cool to work on together.
Absolutely, absolutely. One guy yesterday, he was like, "Oh, I'll do it with you, but you need to like play 6 hours a day." I was like, "Bro, I can't do that." So I don't know. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
That's crazy.
I play a lot. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I don't. I play a lot of Shadowlands. I have a buddy of mine. I play all the time with him. I said right now I'm going through a this weird. I'm not going to try to explain it, but it's this odd breakup with a woman who I've been with for 11 years. So it's opening more time to do something, and I'm a quiet guy. I like to play games, and this is it. This is the game that I play. So it's now talking to him, and I don't play with him as often because he's got things going on, obviously. So it's like I come back to this classic community and I go to this. Like tonight, I didn't actually expect someone like you to message me as soon as you did, quite honestly. But let alone Eastern time where we kind of have the same thing. So it's going through this. I'm just like I'm just trying to find something to build the time and.
Right, I
I know.
understand. You distract you a little bit. I got you.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like the new shit's cool. I love the new game, but classic is much more embedded. You gotta fucking put more time into it, and I know that as stupid as it sounds, I need to find friends. And
Right.
and that's guess what? Unfortunately, you're gonna be one of the friends.
That's fine, bro. I got your back. No doubt. I've been playing a little bit about me. I've been playing WoW since I was in like I don't know what grade I was, 7th or 8th grade. I mean, I've been playing for like 16 years. So I mean, I've never stopped playing it. There was a phase where I didn't play it really, and then I came back. I was playing Shadowlands, but I was on EU with my friends that I met in DayZ, and that just fell through because they speak a different language. So I mean, I was doing like plus 15s a month ago. So if you can imagine, if I kept playing, I'd probably be doing 20, 25s now. But it's like the reward system to me was a little bit like fraudulent. It's like they aren't rewarding you with really great stuff when you're doing the Mythic Plus, and it just kind of drove me away. But as far as the game goes and how they did with the map and the leveling, I wasn't a fan of the Soul Ash stuff, but they did overall a pretty good job with the new one. So
Oh yeah, I unfortunately can't compare to that. I'm what the damn, what do you want to call it? I'm in the leveling community part of it.
right,
I'm
right,
I've got people that my highest character is a marksman hunter in or not classic, sorry, the modern WoW game, but it's my best character. I've got full heroic dungeon gear, but outside of that, it's like I just like leveling. That's my thing. And So, you know, I got everyone under the sun. I level, and it's just my hunter happens to be the highest, and I just that's kind of something where I can come here and deal with people a little different. Where it's like I like leveling things in classic as well, and I got a mage on the I don't remember what server it is, but you know I did the AOE leveling and everything. I got a couple. I have a 60, and I have people that are up there, but I'm an altaholic or whatever the hell they call it. You know I just as soon as I hit 60 or as soon as I hit top level in anyone, the first thing I do is run to another character, and I'm like,
Let's do it all
gotta
over again.
level. Yeah, yeah, and at times, you know, I'm running through this stuff, and I'm like, God, I hate this, but I hate the grind of being top level more than I hate the leveling aspect, and I think that's why I kind of like classic. And unfortunately, my buddy who I play with all the time, he hates leveling outside of the new WoW style. So it's like, how many times? I've 100 times over and again. I'm like, hey, let's go to classic and let's level someone, and he's just like, you know, fuck that, I can't do classic. And I get it, you know, it's such a hard change from how simplified it is to this, but it's led me to how literally I've gotten in contact with you. I now go to a city on a new character and just trying to find someone just to not necessarily to, you know, build a friendship, but it's like for that aspect of leveling in classic and trying to figure it out. And
I know what you're saying, and I mean, if it wasn't for my EU friend, I don't have a lot of friends in the classic community. So even in US playing like Shadowlands, like I don't play a lot with anybody anymore because I don't know. People like see me not as like I'm not an elitist, obviously by the way I'm talking to you, but I just know a lot about the game, so I like tend to tell people like, "Yo, this is probably best," and some people don't take that as like I'm just trying to help them. You know what I mean? And
like
so
you try and tell them how to do it, and it's
right, I'm not trying to be condescending, like, and not you know, it's just different, and people don't understand that, so they kind of get upset or whatever, and so the community, like, I stopped rate. Like, I used to be rated in the world at one point. This you're going back like Wrath of Lich King. I used to be like number 25 Shadow Priest in the world when I had a whole bunch of time to play. So I have like a lot of. I can teach people stuff on like how they can. Let's say if I play with you, for instance, like we play together. The best thing you can do when we play together, and you get the talents, is like Rend and then Thunderclap just to hold aggro, you know, like little things like that. And some people would be like, oh, well, stop telling me how to do that. And obviously, with my job that I have, when someone kind of like doesn't respect you or whatever, then you don't even want to deal with them kind of deal, you know. And that's essentially like why I don't really have a lot of friends in WoW. But with Classic, it's like pretty cut and dry, you know what I mean? Like in Shadowlands, there's a billion different ways you can do stuff, and people won't listen to your input. They'll think, oh, well, my way is better. But in reality, there might be something better for you to do, and it just I feel like the community when I first started was
like criticism.
Right. They don't.
That
Right. Exactly.
Being told what to do by someone who knows better. Yeah.
But when I started playing, like the end of basically the end of vanilla the first time into Burning Crusade, like into Wrath of Lich King, I was like one of the top players in the world in my class. So it's like I'm not trying to be. I guess people see it as being condescending, and it's not. So it's like good to have like a rapport with someone. You start like you're looking for someone to just like start playing with, get to know, whatever. Maybe I can get you into raiding later, like when Classic comes or when Burning Crusade comes out. Maybe, you know, it's like I could teach you that raiding is actually fun, and that's why you got to keep your mind open to everything. And leveling, I absolutely love it. So we're in the same boat there.
that's my downfall. My best friend, and like I said, I play with him regularly. He's got other things going on, and we've always altered with who has more time to play. And right now, he's doing his own thing, and with my situation going through I don't even know what the hell to call it, to be quite honest with you, but it's some sort of a split. And now I don't have a woman in my house, basically, as often as it was. This is something we can bullshit and talk about maybe down the road if we keep chilling. But my situation's changed, whereas his changes, and it's just one of those things that I always come back to this. I like the classic. Since they dropped it, I mean.
Yeah, no, for sure, bro. And I'll tell you this. Like, I know you don't know me. I'll tell you this. I know you don't know me, but the best thing like, I've been in your shoes before. Not 11 years, but a couple of years, and I've been there. And the best thing is just like get your mind off it for sure. And then when you're ready you want to talk to me or whatever, dude, I'm here. And that's just like how the internet is now and the community now. Like, dude, mental health is more important than anything. So if there's anything that you ever need to be like, yo, bro, can I talk to you about this? Yeah, I got your back. I know this is like weird, but what I know, like the situation that you're in, I've been there. I know what it feels like, and what you're doing is right. You got to have a hobby, because if you're just sitting at your house twiddling your fingers thinking about it 24/7, that's probably the worst thing for you. So, I mean, I can't even do this quest because I'm not a miner and I'm an idiot and didn't read it. So I'm gonna hop on my druid, where I'm gonna make a druid, something similar to the name that you're gonna make. So when you make your warrior, just send me a whisper, and then I'll like make my character accordingly off of you. But yeah, don't sweat. Like, if you ever have something you want to say to me or whatever, like, bro, an open ear is the best kind of ear. You know what I mean? And I know I don't know you from a hole in the wall, but you never want to hear anybody like struggling with something, and that's something that I tell all my friends. I mean, I have just recently I had someone that I worked with that I trained. He killed himself. You know what I mean? So if there was something that I could have done, yeah. And I'm not trying to tell you that that's where you're going, but there's always that thought in my head, like, is there something that I could, right?
You could have done.
Right.
Yeah,
So now I'm in that like mindset of like, even if I don't know the person, like, yo, I'll take the time out for anybody, because everybody's worth it. You know what I mean? And that's just the end of it. It's mental health is a huge stigma in the United States. I deal with it every day as on my job, and don't sweat the small stuff, bro, because there's a plan for everybody, and there's a plan for everything. So it's like, maybe right now it's bad and you're down on your luck or whatever, but shit always tends to go the way it's supposed to. Like, if this was meant to be, then this is what it is. It was hard for me to wrap my mind around that when I went through it. But then, like, I see where I am fast forward 5 years later, and I'm engaged and I'm gonna get married, and it's like I was in the same exact shit that you were. So you just keep your head up and just keep your mind doing something. Always playing video games, and if that's what you like, just keep moving forwards, and that's the best thing I could say.
Hey man, I appreciate it, and I get it. It's like you said, the whole mind off the situation thing. And well, I'm the same guy in that aspect where I understand things are going better or whatever is going great for you. So I'm the same mindset. I like the getting along with someone. This new situation. Well, again, this is me telling you in a game, hey, let's do something, and now here we are, and we've already gone past literally me saying something in the game, which is cool.
Of course.
But, I'm the same way. I like if there's ever any issue, I mean, I'm not a shitty dude. I said we can figure this out. Obviously, if we play this out, and gaming is the start of it in my mind. It's like, yeah, we can play this and do this, but if this goes on for a month, it's going to turn from we played a game to you know who I am, and I know who you are, and I'm not against that. And that's
right.
Cool, and that's actually how I've been. My closest friend to this day is 16 years ago. I started playing a game, and that's how we met. So it's cool. It's nice that someone reached out and I'm actually speaking to someone now. So it's fun. It's weird. It's something that I haven't done in a long time, but it's one of those things like this could be a good thing. And I'm in the same boat, like what you said. I'm a good dude to listen. You know, if you ever have that issue, and like you said, you know, as time goes on, maybe you know the more comfortable you get with whatever situation's going on, and you want to speak, I said I'm cool with that. I'm that kind of guy. I just wanted to give that to you as well, like you gave it to me.
No doubt.
But
So
I do have a guy made. I haven't entered yet. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick, and we can start. Or while you finish up,